Alright, so Pakistan's ended up doing Pakistan things and they've lost on Shivaji Jayanti. Jai Shivaji, Jai Maratha. Nahi?
Jai Bhavani, Jai Shivaji.
Jai Maharashtra. Okay. And yeah, so I mean, what do I even say to Pakistan?
Babar Azam.
Babar Azam. Namit predicting it what do you say, very accurately that Babar Azam will not score above 80 ka strike rate, and which is, I think, what similarly what he did. If we look at the scorecard, he scored 90 of 64. No, 64 of 90, sorry. Which is at a strike rate of बहुत ही अश्लील हरकतें करते हुए. So which is at a strike rate of 71. Not really great. Let us talk about the positives of New Zealand first. What did they do right, Namit?
New Zealand. New Zealand. New Zealand. New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand. New Zealand batted really well despite losing quick wickets in the power play itself. Their middle order came to the party today and they had a very good stand between the opener. William carried the bat till around 35th or 48th over, making each and every play around him as the pitch was not that easy to bat on as they are not that much familiar with the Asian conditions. And uh, along with him, Tom Latham contributed well. We never see Tom Latham scoring a century in ODI, but it's a miracle that it happened today. And Glenn Phillips, as usual, finishing off in style. Glenn Phillips scored around more than 70 runs off Shaheen Shah Afridi in around 25 balls.
What are you saying? That is crazy. Crazy stat. Another thing that we had discussed in the past was how Harish Shroff is a great bowler who takes a lot of wickets but gives even more runs.
Predicted that too.
So we have Baba Namit.
Baba
Namit with us, predicting everything. Please share your questions in the comments and Baba will get back to you.
New Zealand did bowl very good by start in the power play. They just gave 22 runs in the first 10 overs, and both the bowlers bowled a good test match lines and blocking the areas which both the batsmen were favorable of scoring. Like the Babar Azam was keen on finding that cover drives and square cuts gap, which were
But that Babar Azam has been keen in since last many years, but he's unable to find.
so he has also not adopted more shots range of scoring in power plays. So that was a point of concern for Pakistan, and
even that is still a point of concern for Pakistan.
it will be a point.
Babar Azam is a point of concern for Pakistan.
आई थिंक न्यूजीलैंड की बॉलिंग से करता हम लोग तो डिस्कस करना चाहिए पाकिस्तान की बैटिंग कितनी खराब थी पावर
Pakistan
प्ले
की बैटिंग काफी खराब थी. I agree to that. I mean, if you have a target of 320 and if you scored only 22 in the first 10 overs,
करेक्ट
how are you expecting to win a match? You can't win a match from that point of view. But then they still lost the match by 60 runs thanks to Kushdil and the lower order. So if you look at the match stats, it's 5 sixes for the bottom four players and just 4 sixes for the top players. And a match with 300 plus scores, you need maybe 10-15 sixes at least to take it ahead for you.
At least not the sixes. They lagged in the basics of scoring around not more than 6 runs per over in the power play itself, where there are only two fielders.
But it's a country that lacks a lot of things, so yeah. This was bound to happen.
फील्डिंग भी अच्छी थी भाई ग्रैंड फिलिप
Glenn Phillips का catch. What do you want to say about that?
क्रेजी
एक कैच ने मैच नहीं जिताया.
तो भी यही कैच ने मैच इट इज द वन ऑफ द बेस्ट कैच
Where was Glenn Phillips standing? What was his fielding position?
at the point okay baby
I don't know why does he want to be a teacher?
I don't know he's
Teacher?
Baba that's
Baba,
why
hey,
that's why
Baba giri karo na. You
Baba,
predict what you want
Ashirwad.
to predict. Ashirwad.
ही वस्तु करे चल मैं एक बार कही तो बता
Baba उंगली नहीं हाथ दो आशीर्वाद. So New Zealand played really well. Pakistan played like Pakistan. And the main point for us is how did our teams perform? So who's the winner of fantasy?
बाबा नमित
Baba Namit
Baba
predicting
Namit.
everything and also taking away the fantasy game by being the top person in that group with 1105 points. If we talk about the strong performance that he had, Glenn Phillips, of course, was his captain and he scored 256 points for Namit's team. A great choice by taking Will Young and Salman with an addition of Shah, everybody contributing. Though Babar Azam played for a losing cause the way he played, but he still gave him 106 points. Number two is Krish, who got. No, wait, hold on. I am number two. I am number two. Fuck, I did not know this. So the whole match, I've been lagging behind because I did not have Tom Latham or Will Young in my team.
With a difference of 5 points.
Difference of 5 points? Yeah, difference of 5 points because Will Orur probably took a wicket and Hari Sroff in the end maybe hit some sixes which helped me. But because I did not have Young and Tom Latham, I ended up losing more than 200 points. But I recovered because I had Santner as my vice captain and he I think took 2 or 3 wickets. And Fakas Awan was my captain, he scored 104. But everybody else contributed, which I'm really happy with. Thank you, team. Alright. And Krish losing by just 5 points, moving behind despite having Naseem Shah as his vice captain, who scored a lot of points for him, and having a strong opening with Latham, Azam, and Phillips in the middle with Santner. He still lost by 5 points.
He was first for the first 65 overs.
First 65 was he was first.
Yes.
What are you saying? Cricket is a funny game. It can change at any point of time. So this is what it is.
Okay, guys. So tomorrow matches India versus Bangladesh, and I think watch out players are Hardik Pandya and I would say
Gautam
Shami.
Gambhir.
Shami is coming back after a long time, and it is like you say, it is the best time to watch him in the ICC tournaments. And even Rohit Sharma, you can't forget Rohit Sharma and ICC tournament goes in hand in hand. Otherwise, he don't play.
But I don't want Rohit Sharma to play the way he played in the World Cup. I don't want him to just give us starts and then having to depend on maybe a Kohli or a Nair or a Rahul because I don't want to trust them. I don't think so. They are trustable right now.
Even one player, Akshar Patel, I think he will be a game changer player for India as he bats at number 5 and he bowls also really well. And as the matches in Sharjah, नहीं Sharjah match है ना?
दुबई में है ना
Dubai.
Dubai.
दुबई में है ना तो इतना शाना क्यों बन रहा पता ना
अरे
Okay,
process
so match is in Dubai, so it's helpful for our Indian spin bowler as well as for
No, so
Bangladesh
in
as
between
well.
today when they were showing India team performing like practicing in the stadium, one of the things that was mentioned in the TV screen was that bowling second with the dew coming in later, it doesn't really help spinners. So if we are bowling first and we have spinners coming in, that is going to be really beneficial for us. But if we have spinners in the second innings, then that is going to be a challenge because gripping the ball and expecting it to turn is a tough thing.
What is the probably 11 for you?
I think probable 11, the same team that we played last time. I am happy with Sharma and this one opening, Gill opening. With one down would be Virat Kohli, and then you have everybody coming in the way they
Shreyas
want. They
Iyer.
want to do a left-right thing, so you
after
bring
number
in.
4.
Sorry,
After number 4, lefty right.
after number 4, lefty righty.
Yeah, so Virat Kohli.
We have two lefties, right? So they might bring in Akshar a bit early and then push back Rahul and
But there's
Pandya.
no sense making pushing Rahul back. Shreyas and Rahul both back.
Yeah, so I'm saying
Either
that
any one of them should bat up, and I think it should be KL Rahul batting up at number 4 and Shreyas.
yeah, he needs some time to
Shreyas
settle in.
Iyer
He's not
should
a-
bat at number 6.
Yeah, I agree to that. He's not a player. KL Rahul is not a player who will just come in and start bashing. You give him 50 balls, he'll score 80 runs. But you give him 10 balls, he'll probably end up scoring just 12 runs.
And Shreyas Iyer scoring say 55, 65, 70 runs in middle overs, that doesn't make any sense. KL Rahul playing all the middle overs and hitting in the back makes much more sense.
Yeah.
And adding depth to the batting, and then Shreyas Iyer can come and score a 20 ball, 40, 45.
Yeah, but and we also have Jadeja and Pandya especially for that, right?
Yes,
You
yes.
give last 10 overs to them, they will score 100 runs for you. And that is what is expected from both of them. If you are 35 overs, 210 runs for 4 wickets, now you know 15 over में 150 रन मार सकते हैं हमारी टीम.
वॉशिंगटन सुंदर खेलने वाला है
I don't think so. There is room for Washington Sundar, considering you already have
Kuldeep
Jadeja,
Yadav.
Akshar, and Kuldeep playing, and Akshar and Jadeja being the all-rounders, and Kuldeep being the primary spinner.
And if the dew comes in, I think
Varun.
they won't play Kuldeep Yadav, and they would go for extra bowler as
Harshit Rana.
playing Akshar Patel and Jadeja brings more depth to our batting lineup, and they both can bowl with a wet ball also. But Kuldeep being a wrist spinner, it will be a challenge for him to bowl 10 overs with a wet ball.
That is true. How about Bangladesh? What do we know about them?
Don't know.
So Shanto's a great player. I would say.
I don't know the captain of
That
Bangladesh,
is
guys.
Shanto. That is what I was talking
Najmul
about.
Hasan Shanto.
So Shanto's a decent batsman. He plays really well. Major player missing for them is
Shakib.
Shakib Al Hasan. It might be the last Champions Trophy for Mahmudullah and
Rahim. Mushfiqur Rahim.
Mushfiqur Rahim. I also feel it's about time. I think they need to move ahead from Mustafidur Rahman. He plays really well in T20s.
T20s.
But that art of his bowling for 10 overs, does it really work out?
Someone like Varun Chakravarti, and both of them.
Yeah, they have like a lot of things to prove. Are they
Prove.
meant for this format or not?
And both are good performers for a shorter format, but not for a 10 over. Because
I would agree to that.
once the batsman is batting, he will watch you for 2 or 3 overs and he can predict what are you.
Yeah,
going
that is
to
exactly
do.
the thing that a lot of people miss out in one day is that today, if you look at Ruork's stats, he gave away 47 runs. But in the first 6 overs, he hardly gave away any runs. In the last 4 overs, he ended up getting bashed here and there. That because it's the bowler's bowling, it's batting, it's Kushdil Shah who's batting. It's the players who have a free swing. They know they're not going to win the match. They know they are 100 runs away, and they just started hitting everywhere, and that is bound to happen. And that changes the stats of a player very quickly. But the main player to look out for Bangladesh is the new premium fast bowler that they have called Nahid Rana.
Nahid Rana.
Nahid Rana apparently bowls above 140, above 145. And that is something that Bangladesh has never seen in their life because I don't want to get political, but काफी चीजें वहाँ भी चल रही है. So in that to find a gem.
Plus, also the kind of pitches Bangladesh have are much more on the slower side and favoring the spinners. So their domestic circuit is more kind of a slow pitches.
Yeah, I remember one of the famous matches that they had in between where they have this fast bowler who's also been part of the Air Force or military, I don't know what, but he has this celebration of saluting
Abadat Hussain.
Ibadat Hussain. So he's a good fast bowler,
Left
but
arm.
I don't know why they've never tried him primarily in one days. He bowls in tests.
He
a
has
lot.
played test. He's played test in India.
Yeah,
Took
yeah.
a wicket of Rohit Sharma.
So,
And
yeah, he's a good bowler, and I actually liked watching him.
He knows everything about Rohit Sharma.
रोहित शर्मा कौन सी चड्डी पहनता है? कौन से कलर की चड्डी पहने हो?
वो इसको पता रहेगा.
मुझे नहीं पता.
He is Baba Namik.
So
You can get any
weirdly,
information.
Krish's last 4 digits of his phone numbers are 1845 because he's a big fan of Kohli and Rohit Sharma, and he does not want to agree to it. But he's also kept that as his phone passcode and his bank ATM number and his credit card number and what else? नहीं बस इतने. So yeah, if you ever find Krish's wallet, you know what has been. No, wait, hold on. We will end the video by predicting the winners for tomorrow's match.
India.
India?
India.
I mean,
Anytime.
definitely.
We are very
India.
biased because we
Yeah,
are
obviously.
Indians, so
India.
But I don't want to see a tough match. I want to see a brutal annihilation of Bangladesh.
Correct.
I want us to, if we are batting first, score 400. If we are batting second, chase it between like limit them to 200, 250, and then chase it like within 30
Like Rohit
overs.
Sharma and Virat Kohli chased a 383 against Sri Lanka in around 40-41 overs. Somewhat like that.
Was Rohit Sharma a part of that match? I don't think so. Rohit.
Both of them scored a century.
कल अगर इंडिया की फर्स्ट बैटिंग आए तो वी कैन सी रोहित शर्मा डबल सेंचुरी. ये
Can
मेरा
we
गेस
see?
है.
Do we want to see? We want to see a Rohit Sharma
Yes.
double century.
Yes.
Now, bye.
He scored how many? Already two.
Yes.
264 and
Three double
264,
centuries.
219 and I think 206, 207 or something like that. तो ठीक है ना 264 कल वापस मार सकते हैं. I'm okay with that. नहीं क्यों?
I think
Hardik Pandya.
possible.
I think tomorrow Hardik Pandya will bat. Crazy.
आई थिंक उसकी तरफ
मैं तो चाहता ही नहीं हूँ कि उसकी बैटिंग.
हाँ आएगा ही नहीं.
I'm happy with the top 4 scoring 4 centuries.
They're giving 6 wickets to Bangladesh for no reason.
हाँ?
It's not like, but he will promote like.
So
40
you
overs
can
tak
contact
the-
Gigi and tell to him, send him a 1 down or 2 down somewhat.
So India vs Bangladesh tomorrow. We watch out for our review on the match and predictions for the next match after that. All right. Bye.
Bye bye.